All right. D. Beasy has a question about wide receivers. What are your sources saying about the wide receivers right now? Who's the alpha? Not to bring everything down here at the moment.
So I'm not going to answer that one yet because DBZ, are you talking about the current guys on the roster, or are you talking about the guys in the recruiting class?
That's a good question. I just assumed it was recruiting.
So yeah, do me a favor and just follow up on that. But so I'll answer it from a recruiting standpoint. But if you're asking about the team, follow up.
Okay.
From a recruiting standpoint, to me, there's several. I think that CJ Williams can be that guy. Caleb Brown is a flat out stud. Notre Dame's not in great shape with either one of those guys right now. To me, I think Andre Green has some tools. He's going to have some work a little bit, but he's got some there. And then Xavion Bradshaw, to me, can be just a star. He's that kind of kid that goes to Oklahoma. That's not a really highly ranked recruit. He goes to Oklahoma, and the next thing you know, he's just catching 90 balls, and everybody's talking about him.
Yeah.
So I think he could be a stud. So those are the guys that I look at as kind of like the really difference maker impact kind of guys at receiver in this class.
And he's asking about currently on the roster. So you get to answer it again.
Okay. There you go. So currently on the roster, it's I don't know. The only guy that to me right now, there's two guys that have the tools for that I'm hearing are doing some things different times. And that's that Jordan Johnson and also Kevin Austin. But the problem with Kevin Austin is he's hurt.
Yeah.
And he's broken his foot at least twice in the last year, which is really concerning for me.
Yes.
Because sometimes once that starts, it never heals right. And either A, you got to do surgery and put screws, and then maybe you lose a little bit of burst, or it just keeps happening. So I don't know if either of those things are happening. I'm just saying, like, when you break your foot twice in the course of 1 year, that's hugely problematic for me. Jordan Johnson, I'm hearing, is doing in the spring or then the winter workouts what he did in the fall, and that is in practice dominating. And people praise about how great he looks, but I heard that in August, I heard that in September, I heard that in October.
It doesn't mean much. Yeah, exactly.
So it's about him getting that opportunity on Saturdays. But I've heard good things about him as a receiver. It's really kind of a little too early to really know that because they're doing so much right now. It's more routes on air and things like that. And when we get to spring, we'll have a better idea when the pads come on as far as who is kind of stepping up. Will Xavier Watts be that guy? We've heard about him in the past. Will Jordan Johnson take that next step in a more structured type of environment? We'll find out. But, I'm not sure if there's going to be a dude at receiver this year. If they use it correctly, if they use the receiving class correctly, the dude is Michael Mayer. That's the dude.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
The alpha. It's using Xavier Watts, using Avery.
That's what I was saying. I want to see their depth at wide receiver.
Using Kyron Williams as a pass catcher. I think your alpha should be Michael Mayer, and then from that, if another guy emerges as an alpha opposite him, sure, that's awesome. But use all the different weapons and to their strengths, and then you can build around Michael Mayer with all those other complementary pieces that can be big time playmakers, maybe just not 90 catch big time playmakers.
Right. No, that makes a lot of sense. I like that idea.